Welcome back, soccer community. This presentation's main aim is to help players, parents, and coaches better understand physical development in soccer. The video will highlight the results of our most recent in-season training program, explain testing metrics, and demonstrate how each component of training contributes to players' overall development. I want to extend a thank you to SSA Swarm's leadership, players, and parents for their participation in our Synergy Athletic Solutions program. Your commitment, energy, and support help make this fall season a truly successful and rewarding experience for all parties involved. SSA Swarm Soccer Club, parents and players in this program benefited in the following ways. 1. They received objective insight to enhance player development. With sports science testing and monitoring provided clear, measurable data on players' strengths and areas for improvement, allowing training to be targeted, intentional, and based on evidence, not guesswork. Secondly, they received targeted training to help accelerate players' growth. Supplemental training was tailored to enhance players' physical performance and readiness for the demands of soccer competition. And finally, health and long-term success in soccer. Sports science supports injury prevention, smarter load management, and helps athletes build the durability needed to achieve sustainable long-term development. Participants of this training program varied in age and gender, ranging from U11 to U17 boys and girls club level soccer players. These players participated in baseline testing, 12 weeks of soccer specific supplemental fitness training, and post testing. By profiling players' physical performance characteristics, we gain an understanding of how players' physiology supports their ability to meet the demands of soccer competition, including technical, tactical, and psychosocial demands. Soccer players' physical profiles are made of the following performance characteristics performed with and without ball possession. 1. Acceleration. Think creating separation to pass, shoot, dribble, or just to improve the likelihood of winning 1v1 duels. 2. Speed, often referred to as top-end speed. Speed is critical in creating goal-scoring opportunities and denying these situations. 3. Agility, acceleration and deceleration capacity, sometimes known as change of pace or change of rhythm. 4. Endurance, a player's work rate and recovery ability. This physical attribute is particularly important when multiple matches are being played within a given week. And finally, power, which is really going to contribute to the ability to win heading, tackling, duels, and participate in ball striking actions. Here are some important coaching considerations. 1. Physical capacity is a critical component of performance, but not the only determinant of long-term success and achievement in soccer. 2. Players' physical performance profiles within a club, more specifically a team, will vary by gender, age, level of competition, and moment in a season. 3. Players' physical performance profiles may be suited or not to the demands of a specific tactical playing position. I've reviewed each of these topics to a greater extent in a previous presentation. Feel free to access this presentation by looking in the description below. Coaches, how well do you know your individual players and team performance profiles? Players, how well do you know your own physical performance characteristics? And finally, parents, how is your son or daughter's current soccer training program helping to improve or maintain physical performance? In upcoming slides, our training program's results are shared in two ways. First, as team-based averages highlighting the group's training response. And secondly, as individual players, helping to pinpoint individual player response and variability to training. Decrease in time taken to complete any of the following equate to gains in acceleration, speed, agility, and endurance. Increase in distance covered equates to a gain in power. Reductions in performance characteristics are also depicted in pink. To enhance player development in soccer, assessment should be conducted routinely to monitor changes to players' physical performance profiles over time. This enables coaches, players, and parents to identify talent, readiness for advancement, and areas for further growth. The team's average time taken to accelerate 10 meters decreased by approximately 3%. The graph on your left hand side shows changes in players' individual acceleration characteristics after the 12 weeks of training. As indicated earlier and displayed here, players' adaptation to training will vary. For example, Owen's acceleration increased while Downs decreased. The team's average time taking to sprint 30 meters decreased over 1%. Again, you will see some individual variability and changes in sprint characteristics post training. Sparks' sprint speed actually increased while Downs decreased. The team's average time taking to complete the agility protocol decreased by 4.75%. While to different degrees, both McMichael and Downs' capacity to change direction increased. The team's average time taking to sprint 300 yards decreased by 4.81%. Fatigue resistance during high intensity exercise increased for Bohannon and Downs. The team's horizontal jump distance increased by 3.13%. Individual characteristics in lower body power were also highlighted. Marzano's lower body power increased while Downs maintained her power output. In closing, the data shows that structured, sports science based training produces meaningful gains in player speed, agility, endurance, and power. These improvements reflect the athlete's commitment and the support of coaches and parents. Ongoing evaluation ensures we train smarter, reduce injury risk, and guide each player's development with clarity and purpose. Thank you for your partnership this season. I look forward to continue to support these athletes as they grow.